The Starship Endurance drifted silently through the orbital debris field of what was once Earth's moon. Captain Jack Reynolds stood on the observation deck, his weathered face illuminated by the blue glow of Earth below. 20 years had passed since the Valan Empire had arrived with their devastating hydroweapons, devices that could manipulate water molecules at the quantum level, turning humanity's most abundant resource into its greatest weakness. Status report. Jack said into his comm unit, his voice gravelly from years of commanding resistance ships. "All systems nominal, sir," replied Lieutenant Tom Miller from the bridge. "Stealth systems holding. The Valan outpost remains unaware of our presence." Jack nodded silently. The Endurance represented humanity's last hope, a ship built in secret, carrying the culmination of Project Nature, humanity's desperate countermeasure against the alien threat. The Valan had conquered Earth with terrifying efficiency. Their hydroweapons could extract water from any living organism in seconds, leaving behind only desiccated husks. Entire cities had fallen as the aliens simply pointed their devices and activated them, draining humans and plants alike. The oceans became their batteries, powering their massive ships and technology. Only those who fled to the driest regions of Earth had survived the initial assault. Dr. Anna Reeves joined Jack at the viewport, her eyes reflecting the same determination that had kept her working tirelessly for the past decade. "The final calibrations are complete," she said quietly. "Project Nature is ready for deployment." Jack turned to her. "You're certain it will work?" Anna's expression was grim but confident. The Valan never understood Earth's ecosystem. They only saw water as power. They never considered what else lived in that water. Project Nature wasn't a weapon in the traditional sense. It was a biological countermeasure, microscopic organisms engineered from Earth's most resilient bacteria, designed to bond with water molecules in a way that made them toxic to Valan biology. The aliens had armor that protected them from Earth's atmosphere, but they still needed to process water for their own consumption and their technology. "Begin deployment sequence," Jack ordered into his comm. The Endurance silently released thousands of canisters into Earth's upper atmosphere, each containing billions of the engineered microorganisms. Within hours, they would spread through the planet's water cycle, rain, rivers, oceans, and even the moisture in the air. "Now we wait," Anna said, her voice barely above a whisper. The first signs appeared 3 days later. Reports from the resistance on the surface described Valan soldiers collapsing near water sources. Their ships, once impenetrable fortresses, began experiencing system failures as their water-based technology became contaminated. The Valan Supreme Commander, alarmed by the sudden illness spreading through his forces, ordered the use of the hydro weapons at maximum capacity, a desperate attempt to collect all of Earth's water and purify it aboard their ships. It was exactly what the humans had anticipated. As the Valan activated their weapons, they unknowingly accelerated the spread of Project Nature, the microorganisms designed to become more concentrated when water was manipulated by Valan technology, flooded into their systems. Within days, their mighty fleet became their tomb. Jack stood on the shore of Lake Michigan 1 month later, watching as teams of scientists and soldiers carefully examined an abandoned Valan vessel. The aliens had retreated from Earth, leaving behind their technology and their dead. Humanity had won not through superior firepower, but through a profound understanding of their own world. "It was elegantly simple in the end," Anna said, joining him on the shoreline. "They feared us for our water, but never respected what lived within it. Earth's natural defense mechanisms have always been microscopic life." "Do you think they'll return?" Jack asked, watching the sunset reflect off the lake's surface. Anna shook her head. Their entire empire was built on hydro-weapon technology. Our reports from the captured communication arrays suggest the microorganisms have spread through their fleet. They have abandoned this entire sector of space. Project Nature had turned the aliens' greatest weapon against them. The microorganisms, reproducing rapidly in any water the Valan processed, had rendered their technology useless and their biology vulnerable. Nature, Earth's nature, had fought back. In the following years, humanity began to rebuild. The Valan technology, now purged of the harmful microorganisms, provided new advancements. Cities rose from the ruins, incorporating the lessons learned during the invasion. Water conservation and ecological balance became the foundation of the new civilization. Other alien species, having observed the Valens' defeat, approached Earth with caution and respect. Humanity had proven itself not through conquest, but through adaptation, through understanding and leveraging the intricate balance of their homeworld's ecology. Jack eventually retired from military service, choosing to lead the new Earth Defense Council instead. Under his guidance, humanity expanded cautiously into the solar system, always maintaining the philosophy that had saved them: respect for the delicate balance of natural systems. On the 10th anniversary of the Valen retreat, Jack returned to the lake shore. The water sparkled in the sunlight, teeming with life both visible and microscopic. The hydro weapons that had once threatened to drain Earth dry were now museum pieces, reminders of how humanity's greatest strength had come not from destructive power, but from working in harmony with their planet. Nature had indeed fought back, and in doing so, had shown humanity a new path forward among the stars.